events, a graduating student will not have the opportunity to share his or her reflections. That privilege is a distinct feature of tonight's ceremony. All graduating undergraduate, graduate, and professional students were invited to submit essays that would offer a glimpse into what they would share with their peers on an occasion like tonight. A very competitive field of submissions was narrowed down to 6 exceptional finalists who auditioned for the opportunity to be a part of tonight's ceremony. Please welcome to the podium the student chosen to deliver the Commencement Eve student address, a graduating undergraduate student from Rochester, New York, who will receive his degree tomorrow in evolution and ecology. He is a member of Ohio Staters Incorporated, a board member of the Beanie S. Drake Student Leader Endowment Fund, as well as a fantastic employee of University Residences as a resident manager. He was awarded as an outstanding senior at the Ohio Union's 2011 Student Leadership Award. He also runs marathons in his spare time and is a pretty good dancer. But most importantly, it is my great pleasure this evening to introduce our speaker to you. Because when I think of the line, "How firm thy friendship," I think of him. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to welcome my dearest friend, Mr. James E. Greenebaum, our 2011 Commencement Eve student speaker.
Thank you, Ashley, and good evening, everyone. Someone recently shared an anecdote with me about a college senior walking down the street wearing a ratty old backpack and some torn jeans. This college senior saw in the Starbucks parking lot a nice shiny BMW. Inside that car was a man rocking a nicely tailored suit, talking on his BlackBerry and sending emails from his iPhone at the same time. That college senior thought to himself, "Man, that guy has it all." At that same time, the businessman looked up and saw that college senior walking down the street and thought to himself, "Boy, that guy has it all. He has the whole world ahead of him." The Oval is full tonight of college seniors, each of us on the precipice of life. Some of us will stay in Columbus to work or obtain advanced degrees. Some of us are about to obtain those advanced degrees tomorrow, or already did today. Some of us landed a dream job, living it up in LA, and some of us will be pounding the pavement in New York for a few months. Some of us will live on mere pennies a day, serving others in foreign countries. Others will make a lot of pennies a day as dispute consultants or public accountants. And some of us will wake up tomorrow, receive our degrees, go back to bed, take a nap, eat some food, finish a painting or a drawing or a novel, hope that it sells. We are all about to diverge on our own paths tomorrow, but one thing is for sure. We truly do have the whole world ahead of us. We are about to join the ranks of a very elite group of world citizens. We are hours away from joining the mere 6.7% of the world that has a college degree. Some of us will be part of the less than 1% of the world that holds an advanced degree. Leading up until this point, we have been given the tools to not only navigate, but to shape the world around us. The faculty and staff of this university have watched us grow, mentored us, and challenged us. They have put their faith in our abilities to move forward and take responsibility for the future and well-being of our community. Regardless of why any of us chose to attend college, graduate school, or professional school, regardless of the struggles that we endured along the way, regardless of the relationships that we've gained or lost, we are about to be a part of a community that has the daunting task of leading by example and creating a future for our peers and those yet to come. Although we are about to join the ranks of a very small and privileged and hard-working group, it is important to remember that we are not alone. Throughout our upcoming endeavors, we are surrounded by one of the strongest communities and support groups that I have ever known. The Ohio State community is one that transcends the classes that we take together, the late nights that sometimes took place in the library, and many other times all along High Street. This sense of community transcends the student organizations that we joined, the student organizations that we quit, the friends that we haven't seen since freshman year, and the ones that we've lived with for 6 years. We are a part of the Buckeye community, and it is in the spirit of Ohio State that we will find a source of support that will stay with us for a lifetime. have to be honest with everyone for a minute. Not that I've been lying up until this point, but I must confess something. Before I came to Ohio State from Rochester, New York, I had never actually heard of Ohio State. I didn't know that we even had a football team, and I had never heard of the Buckeyes. Hopefully you all accept me after this and we can move on from this shocking confession, but during my first few months at this university, I quickly realized how foolish I had been for 18 years, and I jumped on the bandwagon. I was crazy about the Buckeyes. I got a whole new wardrobe of scarlet and gray apparel. I eagerly awaited that OH so I could respond immediately with an IO. I think you get the idea. As time continued on, however, Ohio State taught me the true depth and beauty of the Buckeye community. More important than that response of IO, and more important than which jersey I choose to wear from my closet, we are a part of a community that is inquisitive, critical, inclusive, diverse, and supportive. We are a part of a community that expands across international borders daily, yet continues to return to its home here in Columbus, and to give back and to reinforce the strength of the bonds that each student forms during his or her time at this institution. Ohio State is more than a foray into late-night studying for exams, rehearsals, or athletic practices. The Ohio State University has been an opportunity for each of us to question who we are as people, to realize that we have no idea, and then to decide and take action. Each of us has been able to explore communities that we had never seen before, and to learn about ourselves in the process. For most of us, we are still on that journey of learning about ourselves and realizing who we want to be, and more importantly, who we will be. That's a wonderful opportunity. We bring closure to this academic chapter of our lives, but the cultural awareness and social experience that has presented itself for us here in Columbus has really only just begun. Each of us has earned the skills and tools to continue our education outside the walls of this university. It is our duty and our responsibility, using the skills that we have developed here at Ohio State, to challenge ourselves and to challenge those around us. I'd like to conclude this evening with two challenges of my own for all of you and for myself. My first challenge is that we walk out of that stadium tomorrow, heads held high, and for 48 hours, don't think about anything academic or scholarly. Yeah, right? Take time to relish all that you have accomplished. Use this weekend to think not about studies or to check your grades, but take time to enjoy your friends and your families. Do things that make you happy. Maybe buy yourself some salty caramel ice cream from Jenny's. Or, better yet, make your parents buy it for you. I think we've earned it. My second challenge is a bit more abstract than, and nearly as important as the ice cream. As we embark on our own unique paths through life, I challenge us not to remember just what we've learned in our classes, but what we've learned at Ohio State. Ask yourself, how did I spend my time at Ohio State? How have I changed? How have I grown? How will I use this knowledge? I barely recognize the person that I entered college as, and my guess is that many of you find yourselves at a completely new juncture in your lives as well. I challenge us to remember what we've learned from our countless hours in the Ohio Union, at Stone Lab, on the dance floor in Sullivan Hall, pushing ourselves on the athletic fields, relaxing on Oval Beach, staying overnight in Baker Systems, or scribbling notes in Independence Hall. Remember what we've learned at Ohio State, and use this knowledge to move forward and to make an impact. Throughout our time here at Ohio State, we have heard countless public speakers, attended athletic events, and been a part of multiple celebrations. All of them tend to end with the same two words. Two words that embody everything that I've tried to allude to here, and everything that we've spent our years at Ohio State living. But this week, this weekend, tonight, and tomorrow, somehow they seem to hold a different and more powerful meaning than ever before. We will all go on our own different paths, working hard and experiencing life in a new way. There is no certainty of what we'll do, but wherever we go, class of 2011, go Bucks. Thank you.